So I wanted to talk to you today about the anatomy of your power. Where does your power come from? Where does your willpower come from in particular? And I wanted to talk about the ingredients of willpower. Um, Essentially mind, body, spirit. So one thing that I guess I've been neglecting, but I've now stopped and I've noticed a positive impact on my own willpower is body. So I've been modeling recently. Like I started out just playing around, I'm in a competition called Misters of Zimbabwe, and it's a pageant. So there were a couple people who, well, I don't know. I saw a couple people entering, and it's at a place that I was taking photos. So I said, what happens with what's the end result or the end goal? They said the prize money goes to a charity of your choice. So I said, okay, well, enter me. And I'm entered, and now I finished number 3 in the semifinals. So let's see how far I go, but I've been taking care of my body so that I can slim down and be able to compete with the gods, because somehow there's actual gods where when I stand next to him, I'm like, I'm only handsome if you think about it. You don't need to think with this man. He's handsome whether or not you like it. And boom. But essentially I've been taking care of my body, and I've realized that my willpower, my energies are better because I'm taking care of my body. So I wanted to just go over the anatomy of willpower, because I've noticed that my willpower is much stronger. I'm trying to sleep 8 hours a day or something like that. And I'm having rules of what I can eat, so on and so forth. I got a coach who's giving me modeling lessons. And basically I wanted to remind you that taking care of your body is also building up a certain reserve of willpower. You can't just power through everything with only mind and only spirit. Although the most important thing is spirit. Like if you feel like you're doing something correctly, you feel like you're doing something well, that is the most important part of willpower, because with a broken body but an unbroken spirit you can continue. But it doesn't mean that with a good spirit and a good body you won't be better. You'll be better with a good spirit and good body. So then realize that most of us in adulthood become consumed in the sacrificial nature of being an adult. You sacrifice something for something else, or rather the sacrificial nature of being a human, kind of. So you sacrifice, getting good food so that you can get that nice phone, or you sacrifice, you sacrifice being able to go to the gym or being able to exercise so that you can have more time to work, or you sacrifice, it'll catch up at some point. And then also realize that peak performance comes from taking care of yourself. One of the quotes that I like the most comes from Abraham Lincoln. He said, if I had 8 hours to cut a tree, I would spend 6 hours sharpening the axe. If you are in prime health, you feel like you're doing the right thing, and you've thought it out, you've read books, or you've prepared yourself very well for the activity, then the axe is sharpened and you're able to perform at your best.